Hi loves, welcome and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, is going to be a makeup tutorial on this look right here. I did use two different palettes from LaRoc Cosmetics. The first palette that I used was the Circus tint palette, and guys, I just noticed something. I don't think that this palette has ever been on my channel. Like, I feel like this is the first time that I've used this palette like on camera. I've definitely used this palette for my Instagram looks, like my reels and everything, but I just noticed that I have not used this palette here on my channel. I kind of wish that I could like turn this into more of a review just solely on this palette, but I'm just now noticing that it's never been on my channel before. So yeah, you guys, that was the first palette that I used, and this is the second one. So like I said, they're both from LaRoc Cosmetics, but I just couldn't decide which one I wanted to use. I know that this palette has been featured on my channel a couple of times, but yeah, I just wanted to incorporate the Circus tint one because it was a lot of shades that I wanted to use in that palette as well. So yeah. But yeah, you guys, I'm extremely excited for today's video. Like, I've been feeling just so colorful lately. My next video will be a more toned down kind of look, so I just wanted to go a little crazy just one more time before I go into a more subtle look. So yeah, like I said earlier, this isn't going to be a review or anything, so I can just go ahead and tell you that I love these palettes to death. Like I said, the chapter 2 is already featured here on my channel, but the Circus tint is not. So yeah, you guys, I mean, you see for yourself, like the palette is amazing. The color payoff, the blendability, everything. I love this palette so much. LaRoc Cosmetics is really such a great brand. It's definitely one of those brands that I can just go to and just get so inspired, like, and I really do appreciate brands like that. You can tell that they really take a lot of thought into their products and everything, so I just really appreciate that a lot. Oh, and just to let you know, they are currently doing a sale on their website right now. You can get 30% off the entire site using the code, what is it, LaRoc New Year at checkout. So yeah, you guys, I would definitely take advantage of that and get these palettes. Like, they're amazing. I just recently ordered the Lost in Paradise palette in collaboration with Saskia Field, or just Saskia, I'm not sure, but yeah, I know her name is Saskia. So yeah, you guys, I'm still waiting on that palette to come, but right when I get it, I'm going to do a look, if it does come before I have to go back to basic training. So yeah, you guys, I feel like I did enough talking, so let's just go ahead and get into today's look. Okay, y'all, so y'all already know the drill. I'm gonna go in with my favorite eyeshadow base ever. It's the Juvia's Place Magic Eyeshadow Base in the shade number 2. And I'm gonna just go ahead and blend that out, y'all. And this is really important. Like, I always incorporate like this part in my videos, just because, I'm sorry, I'm like sniffling all in a damn mic. I'm a little sick. But yeah, so yeah, I incorporate this part just because it's really important for you to apply your eyeshadow base evenly, just to make sure that your eyeshadows, you know, adhere really nicely and it's not patchy or anything, or you might run into like problems blending your eyeshadow if your eyeshadow base is not blended right. So yeah, y'all, I always incorporate that part. Now we're gonna go on with the first shade. I like to pack this on, y'all. This is so crazy how I do my eyeshadow now. Like, I always started out doing my eyeshadow from like lightest to darkest, and now I just can't do it any other way than darkest to lightest. It's so crazy. Like, at first I used to be like, I could never do my eyeshadow like that, but now I do. So I really like this technique a lot better. You just get more color payoff, and the blendability is way better in my opinion. So yeah, I really like to do it like that. So yeah, y'all, I'm just taking these shades and I'm putting them in my crease. These are like the deeper shades. And then later on, I'm going to go in with lighter shades that are similar to those shades, just to blend it out so it can have that nice gradient effect. Okay, y'all, so now I'm about to cut the crease, but this is a step that is just so mandatory now. I have to do it every single time I cut the crease. I have to take some baby oil and put it on a Q-tip and just wipe away the excess shadow and stuff. This really makes your cut crease just so much more sharper and more clean. So yeah, y'all, I can't stress this enough. Like, if you do not do this, I suggest you start doing it, like, for real. So yeah, the same thing you're going to do with cutting the crease is what we did when we first applied our eyeshadow base. After you apply it like an even layer, you want to just go ahead and go into like a blending brush or any type of brush that's going to soak up that excess moisture so that your eyeshadows can lay smoothly and everything. So yeah, I'm just going to be taking those shades, doing a little ombre effect, overlapping them, just making sure that they're blending seamlessly, and yeah. So now I'm going in with some mascara, going to apply that to my lashes and apply my false lashes. These are my favorite kind of lashes to use for looks like this because they're still dramatic and wispy, but you can still see the eyeshadow through the lashes. They're not like overbearing or too much. So yeah, I like to just apply those right after I apply my mascara. And yeah, y'all, that's what I did or whatever. So yeah, now the face. I like to go in with the Fenty primer. This primer has been like my favorite recently. I kind of like retired all my other primers because it's just taking over. So yeah, and this foundation, oh my gosh, I should have did a review on this, honestly. Like, I have no foundation reviews here on my channel, but this foundation is really, really nice. Like, it's a really nice buildable coverage. It has such a nice like demi matte finish. It's really, really great. Like, definitely buildable if you want like more of like a full coverage kind of look. And it's not cakey or it's not heavy on the face or anything like that. So I really, really like this foundation a lot, and it's like my perfect shade too. Like, I really did good picking out this shade. Yeah, I was able to test it out in Ulta and everything, and it was a perfect match for me. So I'm like, okay, let's see how this works. So I really like it. So now I'm going into bronzer. Y'all, let me tell y'all something about these Juvia's Place bronzers. Like, they are so bomb. Like, Juvia's Place really did the damn thing with these bronzers. Like, I'm so happy they came out with shades that I feel like is suitable for my skin tone. Like, if you guys tune into my last video that I posted, I had used the deep dark one because I originally wanted to get the dark one, but it was sold out in my Ulta store, my local Ulta store. So I just felt like I had no choice but to go with the deep dark one. And that actually worked out for my skin tone a lot. Like, I actually really like how that came out. But when I went back to Ulta, they had the dark one that I'm using in today's video in stock. So I'm like, I might as well just get both and just have all 4 bronzers. And all of them work for my skin tone tremendously. Like, I really love these bronzers so much. I love the undertones. I love the pigmentation. Everything, y'all. It's just... this is everything that I could have ever asked for in a bronzer. So, yes. Go Juvia's Place. Period. So, yeah, now I'm going in with some translucent powder. I didn't feel like taking my Juvia's Place Gobi Magic Setting Powder. I always use that. So, I just wanted to, you know, switch it up and use something else. Now, I'm just going in with that Dragon shade and putting it at the bottom of my lash line. I feel like I just did so much on my eyes. I just wanted to keep it kind of simple on the lower lash line. So, I just went in with that shade. And, yeah. So this is the only shade that I use outside of the LaRoc palettes. It's this like beautiful iridescent like bluish greenish kind of shade in the Be Perfect palette. So yeah, I just didn't really see any shimmers that like really stood out to me like how this one does in the Circus 10 palette. So yeah, next I'm taking that Vanishing Axe shade. It is so beautiful. It looks like white in the pan, but when you obviously put it on your skin, it's like a little cute iridescent pink shade. So yeah, I was like, this would be cute for the highlight or whatever. So yeah, my lips are already lined with lip gloss and stuff, so I just decided to add like a little bit of color. I didn't feel like doing too much to the lips. That wasn't like today's main focus. But yes, you guys, this is the end of the tutorial. If you liked it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.